everybody, and welcome to my next Let's Play of Bugs Life for the PS1. Let's begin. I really like that soundtrack, by the way. Okay, so let's start the training.
Yeah! Well, hello there, Flick. I learned a long time ago that the ant's most basic line of defense is your berry throw. Heave a few around by hitting your throw button. Go on, my boy, give it a go.
I'm just gonna let him do the talking.
Now, Flick, there are a lot of places to explore, but you can't run anywhere you want willy-nilly. Sometimes you have to jump. Go on, hop around a bit.
Okay, so X is jump.
Looking good. Now, when faced with a less than cooperative foe, put your abdomen into it. If you hit your jump button twice, you'll see what I'm talking about. Flick, the world around you is alive. From the time I was a pupa, I found useful seeds peppered throughout the land. If you unlock their mysteries, they will help you complete your journey. You can grab onto a seed by pushing the throw button. Drop it by hitting the throw button again.
Okay, so that would be square.
This seed is embedded in the soil, but you can still grab it. When you're ready, you can crack open a seed by using the trusty bounce. If you want to grow something new, simply pick up the plant. You dispose of it with the throw button.
And we have a mushroom. They kind of remind me of the mushrooms in Crash.
Jiminy Cricket! I haven't seen a token that color in years. Very valuable, these tokens. They allow you to grow different plants. You see, the more tokens you find, the more possibilities you open up. Go on, pick up the token. When you find a seed, you can change its color by pressing your seed color button.
Which is triangle.
Now, you'll need to find another green token before you can reach the top.
So, we have a leaf, and if you get this token,
First,
we get a higher leaf.
Standard bouncing mushroom. Find the next seed and color it green. Crack that green seed open.
So we'll just jump on this one. We'll change the color of this seed, and we'll get the high leaf.
Well done. Now, reach that ledge by using the mushroom to get to the leaf and onto the ledge.
Oops. Come on, get up there.
Flick, our sustenance comes from the grain. Collect 50 pieces and gain full health. Spell Flick to gain a new life. Secrets about our world can be unlocked by eliminating all the enemies, collecting all the grain, and spelling out your name.
Okay, so there's 50 of the green pieces in every single level, and basically once you collect all 50 of them, it'll restore your health. And I fell off. And our health is represented by that green leaf on the upper right.
Superberry!
I'll let you in on a secret, Flick. Shall I? A blueberry is twice as effective as a red berry. A little red berry won't even wrinkle the exoskeleton of a grasshopper. Some berries, like the greens and the purples, home in on your foes. But the best berry of all is the gold. Find the elusive gold berry, and your enemies will trouble you no further.
So if you collect the purple tokens, you'll basically get a seed upgrade. And the more you collect, the stronger your weapon will be. So I got all the flick tokens, which means I get an extra life. And now we have spiders down here. And unfortunately, unless you have the gold berry, you can only get rid of them temporarily. So we're gonna get the purple seed and get the gold berry.
Goldberry! I can do some damage with this.
And it shows us that we have to destroy 4 enemies.
Ooh, let's go.
So let's get rid of these spiders.
Bye-bye, Buggy.
Basically, once you hit an enemy with a gold berry, it will completely destroy them to where they won't come back.
Oh, yeah! Never too much grain. F-L-I-K spells flick. That's me. All right. Oh, yeah!
And that is how you complete a level 100%. Okay, so I'm not going to save the game right now, but what I will do is complete the official first level of the game, which is Ant Hill.
Okay, that's everyone.
Level 1. Welcome to Ant Island. Find the entrance to the ant hill.
Yeah!
Follow me!
Ant
So,
Island.
we're in this big open area, and we actually have Dot giving us a tour throughout the level. By that, I mean, she's technically trying to lead us to the end of the level, but there's a lot of stuff that we need to do first before we leave. And that includes finding all pieces of the grain, collecting all of the flick letters, and permanently destroying all of the enemies.
Gotta get to the anthill.
So there's the L. So over here we have a harvester, and basically what this does is, if you carry it around with you, it will destroy any enemies.
What a beautiful day in my neighborhood.
Just like that. So there's 21 enemies in this place.
Fresh air.
So not too bad. But the only thing that sucks about this harvester is that it slows you down, and unfortunately you can't destroy the worms, or anything that comes up out of the ground. So basically the smaller insects.
And the day started off so nicely. Gotta get to the anthill. Homing berry! Yeah!
Okay, so that's where the goldberry is.
Well, will you look at that?
So I'll quickly explain how the weapons work. So the red berries are basically the weakest weapon in the game. It will temporarily destroy most of the enemies, but there are some enemies that the red berry won't affect at all, no matter how many times you throw it at them. So the blueberries are basically the same as the red berries, except it can temporarily destroy all of the enemies, including the grasshoppers and any other larger enemies.
So that's where I need to go.
Okay, so that's the end of the level. We don't want to go there yet.
The life of an ant.
The green berry is basically a homing berry, which will automatically aim for your enemies. The purple berry is basically the same as the green berry, except it can home in on your enemies further away. And obviously, the gold berry is the best one you can get, because it will permanently destroy every single enemy. So, over here, we have an invincibility plant, and if you go under that sparkly stuff, you'll become temporarily invincible. So the enemies won't hurt you for a short time.
Fresh air. That.
Follow me.
Nice one. Ooh, that's gonna leave a stain. Yeah. Gotcha. What a beautiful day in my new. Oh yeah. Progress.
And over here, we have a health plant, which is very useful. Might I add, it's very easy to take damage in this game, especially if you're not paying attention to what you're doing.
Ow! Well, isn't this nice? Bye-bye, Bucky. Grain. Gotta get to the anthill. Grain. Just picking up grain here. Progress. The life of an ant.
Okay, let's try this now.
This I can use. What a beautiful day in my neighborhood.
Oh, really?
Fresh air.
Oh, I can't reach it? Oh, never mind, I got it. So we went from an invincibility seed to a health plant seed. So now, if I want to, I could technically spawn a health plant anywhere, as long as I have a seed. By the way, if you press the square button to hang on to a seed, and then you press the X button, you can actually downgrade your seed ability. So if I have a propeller plant, I could technically downgrade it back to a mushroom if I really wanted to, which does come in handy.
Ant Island. Oh, yeah! Well, isn't this...
There's the end. I don't want to go over there yet. The only thing that sucks about these health plants is that sometimes the health plant will pop out spike balls that will hurt and damage you. And not only that, sometimes it'll pop out health tokens that are completely unreachable, which is really irritating.
This way, Flick.
Oh, yeah! Ooh, that's
So now I have the propeller plant, and basically it'll spin you around in the air, but you can go way higher. So now we have the 3-leaf plant, which helps us get to even higher places. But the only problem is, I would have to find a seed that I can move in order to get those tokens.
nice.
So let's get rid of that mushroom and grab the token up there. And now we have the shield plant. And basically, it's a shield that protects you from enemy attacks. But keep in mind that the more damage you take, the more damage your shield will take. And eventually, if you get hit too many times, the shield will completely disappear. But on the bright side, at least if you get hurt, the shield takes damage instead of Flick. By the way, don't these shields look very similar to the shields in Crash Team Racing? At least this one lasts longer though.
Well, isn't this nice?
I'm trying to figure out where the Goldberry is. I think it's around here somewhere. Oh, it's over there, I think.
Getting dizzy. Gotta get to the ant. Nice one.
I don't think there's anything else over here. So that's where the Goldberry is, but I think it's on the other side of that rock.
Ah, the life of an ant.
Yep, there it is. I just saw it.
Getting dizzy. What a beautiful day in my neighborhood.
Come on, Flick, open the seed.
Fresh air. And the day started off so nicely. Getting dizzy. Getting dizzy. Getting dizzy.
I know, Flick, I heard you 3 times already. So, believe it or not, I actually did not grow up with this game. And I don't think I watched the movie either, but I actually did watch it pretty recently, around a year ago. And I think I bought this game last year around the same time. But so far, it's pretty cool.
This way, Flick.
So, believe it or not, I actually did play this game originally before I started my SpongeBob SquarePants Super Sponge Let's Play, but unfortunately, my laptop that I was using to record took a turn for the worse, and I couldn't use it anymore. So basically, I lost all of the videos that I recorded. So, yeah, I had to start over. And unfortunately, there was no way for me to access those videos, so I couldn't get them saved to a flash drive either. But I'm gonna call it a blessing in disguise, because now that I'm way more familiar with the game, I'll get through the levels a lot quicker versus if I used the first videos that I recorded originally.
Ooh, that's gonna lead us straight. Ah, the life of an ant. Bye-bye, Bucky.
So according to the manual, these huge bugs are called armor-plated beetles. APBs are built like iron balls. They retreat into their armor to avoid berries. So they're one of the creatures that won't be affected by the red berry at all. The easiest way to get rid of them is to squash them with the seed or butt bounce them. You can get rid of them with berries, but it just takes a little longer. So there's the K. And now we have all of the Flick tokens. So So we also have the wasps. These vicious aerial attackers hover over Flick and try to sting him. And we just saw one on the rock where the K was.
Day in my neighborhood.
So what does the manual say about spiders? They're basically the most common enemies that you'll find in the game, and they pop out of the ground to take a bite out of Flick.
Nice one. Ah, nice one. Well, isn't this nice?
Okay, so I kinda got lost for a little bit, so I decided to just cut that out and move forward. So there's the Goldberry.
I can do some damage.
So now we can go through here and get rid of every single enemy in this entire area. And there are going to be times where there's only a few enemies left, and if I can't find them, I'll just cut to where I do find them.
The life of an ant. Yeah! Ooh, that's gonna leave a stain. And the day started off so nicely. Fresh air.
I think there's a worm over here. Somewhere. There it is! So these giant things are called earthworms. Lurking underground, these bugs loom above Flick when they come out of hiding.
Ant Island. Well, isn't this nice?
This way, Flick. This way, Flick.
I'm still not gonna follow you, Dot.
Oh yeah! Gotta get to the anthill.
Let's go up here. I'm sure there's plenty of enemies around here. Like these spiders, for instance.
Getting dizzy. Yeah!
I did not want to butt bounce that spider, but I didn't really have a choice. Luckily, it'll come back.
The life of an ant. Yeah!
Oh, there's a couple of pieces of grain down here, which leads me to get all 50. So we're about halfway done as far as the enemies go.
What a beautiful day in my neighborhood. Ooh, that's gonna leave a stain.
I was kind of torn between getting that beetle and this one over here.
Fresh air. Getting dizzy.
Hold on, Flick.
And the day started off so nicely.
There's one over here, I know that. Get it!
That! Gotta get to the anthill. Oh yeah!
There's nothing around that giant berry. I will say it's pretty cool that they added that feature. So if you have a propeller plant, you can actually grab another seed and the propeller will push it up to the air and push it onto a ledge.
This way, Flick.
Well, isn't this nice? Nice!
Aha! I forgot about this token up here. Now we have the dandelion. And what does that do exactly? Well, you can basically use it to glide, which isn't as fancy as the propeller, but there are some instances where we're gonna need it.
Bye-bye, Buggy. And the day started off so
Oh yeah, there's another token over here I forgot about.
Yeah.
So let's get rid of the dandelion. I'll drag this seed with me all the way over there to where the other one is.
Oh, come
What?
on. Bye-bye, Buggy.
Now we're almost done with the enemies. And luckily, every time you enter a new level, your health basically resets itself. We don't have to worry about that.
Ant Island.
So let's try the propeller first. It looks like it's just out of reach. Unless there's another way I'm supposed to do it.
Busy. Well, isn't this nice? Gotta get to the anthill.
So I decided to speed this part up because it took me a while to figure out how to do this.
Life of an ant.
So I grabbed this seed over here, decided to take it all the way back to where I was, as well as killing that enemy along the way.
Nice one. And the day started off so nicely. Gotta get to the anthill.
So I decided to speed this part up because it took me a while to figure out how to get that token, and I thought that maybe I needed to grab a dandelion and try gliding to get that token.
What a beautiful day in my neighborhood. Yeah!
I finally got it. So now we have the cannon plant, which is basically the most powerful seed of the orange set. And what does it do? Well, let's find
Ant
out
Island.
as soon as Flick gets in there. So basically what it'll do is shoot you up and higher than the propeller plant.
Gotta get to the anthill.
So I decided to skip ahead to where I could find that last enemy, which is right here. And now we're done with this place, so we can leave.
Getting dizzy. Ah, the life of an ant. Oh, yeah! Never too much grain. F-L-I-K spells flick. That's me. Well, all right. Oh, yeah!
Congratulations! Bonus movie clip earned.
Okay.
I remember this cutscene. Okay, so that'll be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!